Hi everyone, Steve Lloyd along with Jim Coles, and it's another edition of Meet the RailRiders here in 2024. Manager Shelley Duncan is back. We'll hear from some of his coaching staff and some of the new players that are going to be on this field here this season.
AAA baseball's been home here in Lackawanna County since 1989. Of course, we all remember the AAA Red Barons of the Phillies, but since 2007, it's the Yankees, and we're going to meet those AAA guys trying to make their sometimes first trip to the Bronx, and other times a revisit.
And that's right, Jimmy, and we'll tell you about all the promotions that the staff here at PNC Field has planned for the season. Stay with us. It's the Meet the RailRiders coming up next.
The following is a live local sports presentation of WNEP. Get a first look at this year's Scranton-Wilkes-Barre RailRiders. What's ahead for the upcoming season, and what's new for fans at the ballpark. It's time to meet the RailRiders.
Hi everyone, I'm Steve Lloyd. Welcome to Meet the RailRiders. We are so excited to have this event back live on WNEP and ABC, and we're joined here by Shelley Duncan. We start at the top, the manager, back for his second season here in Scranton-Wilkes-Barre, the AAA affiliate of those New York Yankees. Shelley, welcome back in town. I know we don't have the greatest weather. I know it was nice down in Tampa, but you're here. You got your team signing some autographs. You got to be excited for year two.
Extremely excited. Got a great group of guys behind us right now. You don't think the weather's that good, but you know, trust me, I've been here this time of year a lot of times, and this is a pretty good weather for, you know, end of March, beginning of April. But you know, this group, this is the first time that they're all been together. We've had a wacky spring training. It's a lot of veteran players, and it's gonna be fun. I'm really interested to see how they all come together.
You've been a longtime player in the International League. You had a lot of success here as a former player, winning that Governor's Cup back in 2008. We'll get to that in a second. What have you learned from year one as you roll into year two as a manager?
Yeah, you know what? I think every single year you manage, you come across different challenges that you're going to learn from, and that's never going to stop. And year one as a AAA manager, you're dealing with a lot of the ups and downs with player movement with the big leagues, and there was a lot of it last year. A lot of guys got hurt in the big leagues. We felt it down here, and dealing with the emotions of guys coming down, making sure they're ready to perform big league level going up. There was a lot of that we had a chance to experience and learn from, and hopefully we can dial that in and get these guys as ready as can be for this season.
Shelley, a lot of hype on your right-handed pitcher, Will Warren. Last year, 3.35 ERA, 149 strikeouts in 129 innings between AA and AAA. He was the IL pitcher of the month here in September last year. Probably going to be the opening day starter. What are the fans going to see from him?
Will Warren last year came up primarily a sinker slider guy, and he has one of the best sliders in baseball, best in our organization, and he learned quick right out of the chute that you just can't live with one pitch. That is, you know, older hitters, more experienced, they're able to sit on stuff. So you saw a huge development with Will. Will started developing a four-seamer, cutter, better changeup. Now he's an well-rounded starting pitcher. His command is getting a lot better. And what you saw last season is a guy that really can understand how to attack hitters, how to attack their weaknesses, use the right pitch, use pitches off of each other. We saw his stuff play very highly in spring training against some really good hitters. And I can't tell you how excited I am for him year two here with the Scranton team.
I know you want to win a Governor's Cup. You won one in 2008 down in Durham. You made that last out over near the first base wheel well. What was that moment like? Obviously, that's nostalgic for you, and probably a moment in your career that you remember as one of the best.
That's right. Dave Miley was the manager. The things you remember most is the relationship with your teammates at that time. It's a real special feeling when you have a group of guys that all come together around one common goal. Give up all their little selfish things, and they come together and they all try to achieve something great. And at the end of August, we all set our sights on that, and it's a really special feeling being a part of what we did, and I will never forget it. The teammates that we had this year or that year are extremely special. I only hope that I can create that environment in the locker room for these guys to share those same experiences.
And then you got a guy like Caleb Durbin. I was talking to him in the clubhouse making his AAA debut. What are fans going to see from him? Obviously, a guy that's got a good stick, a great glove, and he's fast.
He is fast. Caleb Durbin can play multiple positions. He puts the bat on the ball. High average guy, scrappy. You're going to see a player who plays with a tremendous amount of intensity and effort, that will do anything that he can to win the moment, to be a winning baseball player. He's been working hard at getting the ball in the air a little bit, try to hit some more home runs. But what makes him really special is he's got one of the lowest strikeout rates I've ever seen. He is a very pesky hitter. Pitchers hate throwing to these guys, and managers love having them in the lineup. And it's going to be fun to see his at bat, see him run the bases, and it's a luxury to have him be able to play all over the field. So he's going to be in there.
I know you want to get infused in this community and reach out and speak at more public events. You have all these fans here. Your second year, you probably kind of have the ropes of getting around. What are you hoping to do more in the community on a personal level for yourself?
One, I want to get the Scranton RailRiders out there. I want to get some more enthusiasm, bring some more people to the team. But two, I would love to go out there and share experiences as a player, as a manager, different lessons I learned, stuff that strategies, leadership strategies, motivational strategies, team building strategies that I've been fortunate enough to develop as a manager, and do everything I can to dive into the community a little more and really give back to what the community has given to me. And hopefully I get some opportunities to do that and really reach out and meet some people.
Going to go home and pack. You guys are leaving tomorrow. You got 3 up in Buffalo and then back here Tuesday night. What's going to be special about opening night here?
It's going to be our first night game, but the home opener is always something that gives people goosebumps. They get to throw on their whites for the first time, take the line. The weather in the minor leagues, you don't get like sellout crowds like you do in the big leagues, but it doesn't matter. There's something special about your home opener. You're representing these fans for the first time, and you get a chance to like get the season going and do something that you've been thinking about for 5 months in the winter, and that you've worked hard for all winter long, all spring training long, and now it finally gets to happen. And there's nothing better in baseball than opening day, and the same thing goes for home opener. Even if you start on the road, these guys are going to have a really big energy level when we start up Tuesday.
Shelley, thanks for your time. Have a safe trip, and good luck in the 3-game series up there, and we'll see you on Tuesday night.
Awesome.
All right. Shelley
Thank you
Duncan,
very
the
much.
manager of the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre RailRiders. Jimmy, we'll throw it over to you.